Welcome to my corner of the cosmic universe. This is High Priestess Indigo, and I'm back with another reading. So let's jump right on in. We'll start with a prayer, and then let's see what the divine has for us. Almighty God, I ask that you bless and cover this message. Let it be for your divine fulfillment. God, I ask that you block and bind any all negativity or return it to sender. God, touch each and every person that finds this video. You know where they are, what they need. Bless them. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so let's start with our subconscious cards. And as I say, these can be past, present, or future. This is what this person is dealing with on the subconscious level, healing that they need to address there or have already addressed or may need to address. So let's take a look. We have somebody with a blockage of the sacral chakra, challenges with creativity, sexuality, and emotional expression. Wow, that's a pretty tough card. Okay. So. Needing to heal from a spiritual disconnect, feeling disconnected from a higher power, source, or spiritual essence. Okay. Needing to heal from past life wounds, belief in the carryover of unresolved issues or traumas from previous lifetimes. So some people have past life karma, but some people have past life wounds, and sometimes we have both. Needing to address a lack of boundaries, difficulty in establishing and maintaining healthy personal, emotional, or energetic boundaries. This is one I had to recently address myself. So, that's a tough one. When you're an empath, you're a light worker, we come from such a place of love sometimes. We don't understand the importance of energetic boundaries. So this is somebody needing to heal from a cynicism wound, adopting a deeply skeptical or negative view of life, others, or spiritual beliefs, often as a defense against disappointment or hurt. Cynicism, that's a tough one. And for our last subconscious card. Okay. Needing to address a creativity blockage, lack of inspiration or motivation to start or complete projects, feeling stuck or stagnant in creative endeavors. That's a tough one. Creativity. Okay. So now let's start with I'm going to start with the Divine Headquarters Oracle. This is probably my most recent deck, but I love this deck. This is such a beautiful deck. And it's created by Cosmic Family. I was trying to remember the YouTube page, but anyways. Wow. Jealousy, competition, monitoring spirit, hateful, eyes green with envy. So that's the first card out. So let's see what else we got and who this is for. Ooh, chasing you. So somebody, whoever this reading is for, they're being chased. Oops. Okay. I'm being slippery handed today with these cards. Okay. Abundant harvest. Okay, let's just pull the cards. Karmic child. Oof. Letters from grandmother. Okay. Pathological liar. Grass is greener syndrome. Okay. Death. All right. Holding on. Ropes in. Okay. think I know who this is for. This reading is for Divine Feminine. Currently, you're coming into your abundant season. This is fall, literally, at least here in the northern hemisphere, you know. And you're definitely in your coming into your abundant season. You currently have, and they say letter for grandmothers, but I feel like you have a grandmother that's one of your ancestors that's guiding you right now, whoever you are, divine feminine. You particularly a grandmother. I'm picking like with this card, you definitely have a grandmother that's looking out for you. I feel like she's one of your guardians right now, helping lead you. As a matter of fact, I felt the message I got very clearly when this card came out was she's been helping block whoever this karmic is who's been very jealous of you. They're watching you. They're very much keeping tabs on you is the energy I'm well, not only that, they're chasing you. This could be physically, but they're definitely chasing you energetically. That's the energy I'm definitely picking up. This is somebody that is a pathological liar. I mean, look at him with the Pinocchio nose. Who fell for the grass is greener syndrome. This is somebody that basically left your relationship because they felt like there was more out there. Maybe it was somebody in particular that they felt like was, catching their fancy. But they definitely found out that the grass was not greener. It was really brown. Like I said, I feel like your grandmother is the one that put the death to this energetic courting that this person had on you. Because I feel like whoever you were, divine feminine, you were really stuck. This is somebody that's now currently holding on to you for dear life. And I feel like whoever this karmic is, whoever they wind up into a relationship with, they had a karmic child with this person. Because this wasn't a high level relationship. This was low level frequency. And unfortunately, what a lot of people don't realize is when you are in your lower vibrational frequencies and you mate with somebody that's also in their lower vibrational frequencies, you create children that now are born into karmic cycles. So this is really what I think of when I see karmic child. Not that it's some like, Satan's baby type of energy. It's more or less that they've now brought into this, life another soul that has heavy karmic lessons because they're not the result of a high level relationship. They're more or less, you know, not, not that there's, we always say children are a blessing and they are a blessing, but when you are vibrating in your lower frequency and you're creating children out of that, you're creating karmic cycles for a soul that now has to heal from you as a parent. There's karma for that. Like, so the ideal is, I mean, when you don't know any better, you don't know. I mean, a lot of us come into spiritual enlightenment sometimes after we've already had children. And so we've already created those karmic cycles for our children that now have to deal with those cycles the same way we have to deal with those cycles. So in an ideal world, you know, high level, high soul level people would procreate and they would create, what we call indigo children, children of the light, you know, children that come here already with like this pure energy who aren't bound to these karmic cycles, but that's a whole nother discussion. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to tell you they're sorry, they're regretful, they want to beg for your forgiveness, they want to tell you how sorry they are, but this is somebody that is still coming up as a pathological liar. And not to say that they don't miss you. They're not. They are sorry. Well, mostly sorry that they can't dabble in your energy and sorry that you've now realized that they're a pathological liar. And yeah, they miss you, but this was somebody that literally walked away from your relationship because they thought the grass was greener. So now that they've realized that the grass is not greener, now this is somebody that wants to chase you and tell you, I'm sorry. Those lessons be hitting, baby. Them lessons be hitting. And it's like, I mean, people always appreciate apologies. I always appreciate an apology. I'm free with my apologies. If I do something, because the reason why I'm free with my apologies is because I never do anything from a place of ill intent toward people. Like I don't go out thinking that I'm gonna, and I try to just live by that golden rule. I don't do stuff to people that I don't want done to me. So if I do something and I do hurt somebody's feeling, I'm very free with my apologies and I mean it sincerely because I don't I don't want that kind of, energy out there in the world that I'm trying to do something against people. But this is somebody that had no problem breaking your heart, had no problem lying to you, had no problem, running thinking that there was something else, out there. And like I said, now this is somebody that wants to hold on to you for dear life. Karma is kicking their butt. Like from here all the way down the street, karma is beating the crap out of them. And they're over here looking at you coming into your abundant harvest. And now they want to tell you, like I said, now they're I'm sorry. Yeah, well, like I said, I feel like whoever grandmother it was like, nah, we gonna go ahead and dead this situation because this is somebody that did not mean well for you. And I like not everybody is malicious, but when people, haven't done their work and they haven't, you know, healed their karmic cycles and gotten, rid of their low vibrational frequency type of, energy, they're not good in relationships. It's one of those cliche until you learn to love yourself, you can't really love somebody else. And this was this person, this karmic masculine. I mean, like I said, he's not only is he lying, did he lie to you, but I feel like this is somebody that is like they lied to themselves, which is even worse. Like of all the people, be honest with yourself. Even if you like, I'm not encouraging you to lie, but don't lie to yourself because of all the people that you lie to, you do yourself the biggest disservice when you're not being honest about, you know, who and what you are and what you're doing. It's hard to heal when you're lying to yourself. It makes the healing journey that much harder. Let me just put it that way. Let's get out some more of this good energy. Yeah. See, now this person is wanting to come back and offer you serious love and a commitment. This is somebody that, like I say, is now trying to chase you. I feel like whoever you are, divine feminine, that you're still not like your subconscious um wounding and things like that. I feel like you're still in the thick of it. I feel like this is somebody who is you're starting to understand your worth, but you're not all the way there. Like you're still working through your shadow work. Because I feel like there's something in you that's almost like feeling a pull toward this person. Like, even though you know that this person is toxic for you, there's something in you that almost still wants to kind of see if maybe you could work this out. But I'm just going to encourage you to keep doing your shadow work because um this can feel almost tempting because this person is hot and heavy on your heels. If they haven't started being hot and heavy on your heels, they're going to be very hot and heavy on your heels and they're going to put some extreme pressure on you in terms of like, baby, 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 I'm sorry, sorry, please, 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 like, um, I know I don't went on over here and made this child with this person, but they ain't you. I just feel like they're gonna be giving you the full court press, so to speak. They're gonna be laying it on real thick, and since you're still kind of in the process of healing a lot of these wounds, and I know for you, whoever you are, feminine energy, who's needing to address this cynicism wound, this relationship did not help you in terms of love. Like, I feel like you already were clearly, more on the cynic side. And then you opened yourself up to this person and were vulnerable. And this person really broke your heart in a way that it just made you kind of really shut down. But if you keep healing and working through this subconscious stuff that I was talking about, the blockage of your sacral chakra, because that explains why you're having creativity blockage, because your sacral chakra is blocked, which help houses creativity. So, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you decide to give this karmic another opportunity, you can expect your creativity and your sacral chakra to continue to be blocked. This is somebody that is gonna, they see what it is like I said, you're starting to come into your abundant harvest because you've been doing your shadow work. But if you give this karmic another opportunity, you're going to be going backwards. And a lot of the harvest that you're starting to see is going to start decreasing because this person is going to literally be sucking off of your resources. So this is why your grandmama, whoever she is, that's why she's trying to put this to death for you, because she sees the things that you can't see about the situation, because she's guiding you from the other side. So she, as high level guide, she can see that this situation is going to bring you spiritual death also if you continue to pursue down this out. I don't know who this is for and why this is coming out this way and why I'm being told to tell you this like this, but I feel like your grandmother is trying very hard to steer you away from this because she understands that this is not for your higher spiritual good. This is not in your best interest. And like I can't stress that enough, that with the growth that you're working on and the things that you're healing, you don't need somebody that's going to bring you, start having you go in reverse, because that does happen to people. They can get sucked back into a karmic cycle and all their great progress will go straight out the window. And as a matter of fact, you'll start regressing. And I've watched it happen to friends of mine. Like where they were making great, beautiful spiritual strides, and then they get caught up in a karmic with a karmic, and then I swear it's like they're going backwards. And now they're, putting up with stuff that, I mean, I'm looking at them, mid 40s, putting up with things that they didn't even tolerate when they were in their 20s and 30s, but now they're suddenly putting up, with craziness. So yeah, like I said, this is somebody that's going to be coming in and telling you they missing you like crazy. Like, I feel very clearly whoever this karmic is, he, like I said, he's going to be chasing you down. Like, his life depends on it. Because this is somebody who's energetically holding on to you like their life depends on it. This is somebody that, like I say, I can't stress it enough. They're going to literally be chasing you down. But what I'm being told is they're going to be chasing you down like a predator chases its prey, because this is how this person is seeing you. They're seeing you as prey, and they're seeing you as easy prey. So they're going to be chasing you down, and they're going to be hot on your tracks, and they're going to be promising you all kind of stuff, commitment. They're going to be telling you they're ready for something serious now. They may even have a ring. They even may be talking about proposal. But I always find it ironic that these kind of people always miss you like crazy. They always want to chase you after they've thrown you away, after they thought that the grass was greener elsewhere. So it shouldn't take somebody losing you or somebody discarding you or getting rid of you and then going through realizing that life isn't better without you for them to realize that you was everything that they should have actually given that they should have actually given the relationship a shot. They should have given you a shot. Yeah, like I said, this is somebody that is they're jealous, and then like I say, this is somebody that has a lot of jealousy towards you. Like I said, they're looking at your abundant harvest and they feel like that should be theirs. And that is a good portion of why they're coming back. I have to tell you the truth. It's they feeling feelings toward you, but a good part of it is they're seeing how well you're doing. So I'm gonna set this aside because I'm being told the spiritual court. I'm being told to set that aside for now. Feel like that's gonna come up in a few minutes of what Holy Spirit want me to. Holy Spirit, thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah. So yeah, divine timing is at play, but yeah, the clear message is you need to cut ties. You need to continue to cut ties. You really do because, like I said, I feel like your grandmother is actually there. Think, see, this is why the Holy. Okay, Holy Spirit, your grandmother is literally in spiritual court, pleading your case for why you need to. They that she's literally in spiritual court pleading your case to have this person permanently disconnected from you, so that they can't even be able to. What I'm hearing is your grandmother is asking for a spiritual restraining order to keep this person away from you. That's crazy. That's how serious this is. Your grandmother is literally in spiritual court asking for asking for a spiritual restraining order. Like, she really wants you to cut. I'm really like, her energy is coming through. She is like, she really wants you to cut cords and cut ties because she literally, like I said, she's looking from a higher 5D spiritual perspective, and there's things about this person that you don't even know about. There's other secrets. So you know about the karmic child. You know about the karmic child, but there's other secrets that this person has outside of this karmic child that your grandmother is trying to protect you from. I feel very clearly your grandma is like, get away from my baby, get away from her, get away from her. She's like ready to karate chop this energy because she knows what you don't know. Like I said, I feel very clearly there's things that this person has done or into that you know nothing about. You might have got little inklings of it when you were in this relationship with this person, things not adding up, or you catching this person in lies, or you just things feeling off, like your intuition kept nudging you. I feel like very clearly like you were getting intuitive nudges, and they were coming from your grandma. They were coming from your spiritual team. Because like I said, there's things about this person that you just don't know. I'm feeling very clearly to tell you that. Like, your grandma is like, no. Like I said, whoever she is, she's coming through this energy, and her love for you is profound. Like, whoever you are, divine feminine, you and your grandmother had a special connection. I feel like there was a lot of like incredible memories that you guys shared, and that she was somebody very near and dear and special in your life when she was here. And so when when she passed on, she asked God if she could guide you from the spiritual side. And so she's been looking out for you. Somebody that is heavy in your corner. Like, I'm talking about 10 toes down. Like, Yeah, see there we go. There's that energy of her. She wants you to understand that you are worth more than this. You deserve more than this pathological liar and him and his all his secrets and many things that, like I say, this person has kept hidden from you. Yes. So what you're gonna need to do is you're going to need to do some spiritual cleansing and energetic work. You need to get, what we call spiritual hygiene. Look that up, Google that if you have to. But there's some really amazing good spiritual books out there about cord cutting and about, things you can do to raise your vibrational frequency and keep your frequency high, because this person is trying to latch onto your energy, because like I said, they're holding on for dear life. And that's why you're feeling like this kind of push and pull, and it's almost temptation to want to kind of revisit this, because this person is coming so hard and you haven't seen this side of them. You haven't seen them, fight for the relationship so hard, because when they were with you, they were kind of almost dismissive of you. They were almost kind of like nonchalant. I get the feeling that they were like, she's all right. I mean, she's cool and everything, but I think I can do better. Was Is like the energy that I'm picking up from this person. Like this is how they were treating you. Like, um, she alright. You know, she cool. We kick it, whatever. She come through. We hang. But she ain't my main girl. She ain't. Like this is how this person was treating you. Even if they might have been telling you, you were all that in a bag of chips. This is how they were thinking, that the grass was greener elsewhere. And that, like I said, that's a big part of why this person skedaddled on you. But now they're wanting to come back because, like I said, that grass was not green. That grass was brown, burnt out, fried out. It always reminds me of like, used to remind me of like where even here, like where I live in the state of California, and we're a very dry state. So when like one of the things I see, like people who they call it crab grass, because like the sun will literally just beat down on the grass to the point that it just dries it up, and it's just like there's no point in even trying to keep the grass, because but like yeah, this is what I'm seeing. Like this is wherever he went to and made this karmic child with, he was literally kicking himself once he really got in deep into the situation and realized what he was dealing with. He met somebody that was just as karmic as he was. That was just as much of a pathological liar and hateful and jealous and competitive as he was. So now he's sitting back now thinking like, man, when I was with the collective, when I was with, divine feminine, it wasn't like this. She had all this great energy and we had such a good time. Like it wasn't no drama. But I'm telling you, this is somebody, like I said, this is somebody that is missing you like crazy, but they're missing your energy. They're missing what you did for them. They miss how you made them feel good about themselves, how you were always encouraging them and kind of propping them up, because I feel like this person has low self-esteem. They have ego wounds, and so you were the kind of the balm that was like making them feel good about themselves. Unfortunately, this person, in feeling good about themselves from your energy, started feeling like they could do better than you. Isn't that crazy? They got high on your supply and started thinking that they were better than you. Like, sir, that ain't your good energy, your good vibrations that you're, flowing off of. They were your good energy and good vibrations that this person, excuse me, that this person was flowing off of. And they really got drunk with power and start feeling themselves and feeling like they could do better than you. Can't make this stuff up. But now, like I said, I feel like this is somebody, or you are somebody that you just gotta focus yourself on your purification. I mean, I guess I could make this stuff up, but I mean, I don't want to make this stuff up because honestly, like nobody wants to be treated as less than or like they're not a valuable person. Like, so get yourself into some good, spiritual energetic practices, meditation, grounding, whatever it is, you know, positive affirmations, but keep your energy high. Do your spiritual purifications because this person, like I said, they're gonna be coming back, and they're gonna be coming back like gangbangers, like gangbusters. Like it's gonna be mob level like pressure. I feel that very clearly. This is some if they're not already doing that, they're going to be doing that. Like I said, it's gonna be mob level pressure. Like they're really gonna be I feel like this is somebody that might show up to your job with flowers, trying to get you to talk to them. They're, waiting outside your house. Just, oh, please, I just need 5 minutes of your time. They're sending you emails. They're going to be texting. They're going to be calling. They're going to give you the full court press. I can't stress that enough because I feel that very clearly. It's almost like this kind of like clawing, clingy, desperate energy that this person is in because, like I said, this karma is kicking their butt. More specifically, this karmic that he has this child with is kicking his butt. Yeah. So you keep staying in your magician energy because, like I said, you're healing, you're transmuting all of your, past wounding and your past hurts, even your past pain from this relationship. You've been healing that. You've been alchemizing that. You've been transmuting that. I know you're still feeling like your creativity and your, isn't where you want it to be, but I promise you, if you keep doing your shadow work and you keep working through this, that those blockages will clear and your creativity will return and you'll be able to start, you know, manifesting and creating from your higher self. Because right now I feel like you're starting to see some of it because the work you've done so far has allowed you to see like, oh my god, like, so I feel like you kind of almost have like this excitement of like, now that you're seeing some healing, you want to keep going. And that's not by accident that you're feeling like that, because like I said, that's your grandmother and your spirit guides that are giving you those nudges like, yes, keep going. You're heading in the right direction. You're heading towards your, spiritual actualization. You're heading toward your enlightenment. You're heading toward all of the beautiful abundant things that you deserve. You don't deserve somebody that's going to have you in competition with other people and third parties, that's going to feel like the grass is greener. You don't deserve to be with somebody whose vibrational frequency is low, that it took them losing you to understand your worth. You need to be able to meet somebody that sees your worth upon meeting you. Like, you don't have to, they're not trying to risk losing you. When people see your value, they're not going to do anything to risk losing that, because they understand that, hey, I could lose this person. So they're not going to do anything in the first place to try to lose you. But I feel like this is somebody that was easily, like, for them, they were easy to toss you aside, chasing whatever they thought was better. And now look at them in a karmic cycle, in a karmic mess. Now it tethered to this karmic. So you have to think about that. If this person has a karmic child with this, whoever this, karmic feminine is, they're gonna be attached to this person forever. Like, for at least the rest of their lives. They're always, even when their kids this kid gets an adult, there's gonna be grandchildren. There's gonna be mutual events where they're gonna have to deal with this person. Do you want to have to be attached to that karmic too? Do you want to be part of that karma that he's got to deal with? Because when you get with people who are still in this karmic cycle and you're high vibing, you wind up taking on some of their karma, because you're going to be getting hit by just in proximity to being nearby. But that like I said, I'm not here to tell you what to do, But your grandma is like, don't do it, girl. Your grandma is really, like I said, she is petitioning the spiritual courts to get a spiritual restraining order against this person to keep them away from you. This is how serious your granny sees it. So don't take my word for it. Like your grandma is like, she going to bat for you because she sees how toxic this person is. Yeah, this is somebody that is starting to feel some conviction. I feel like they not all the way convicted yet, but they're starting to realize it because this karma is hitting them so hard that they're finally starting to see like, ooh, this karma might have something to do with the way I treated divine feminine. I might need to change my ways. I might need to, but it's like that feeling of when you need to like pick up something from the store. Like you may or may not remember it. Like this person is feeling some conviction, but they're like, hmm, like I should probably be a better human being. Like it's the beginnings of conviction. I felt like that's what I'm picking up. Whoever this is the beginning of conviction. Like they're starting to realize a little bit because, like I said, they realize enough that they messed up with you and that the grass wasn't greener. But I feel like they haven't hit that next level of karma yet, where karma is tap dancing on their head so heavy that they really are convicted and that bottoms out and then they hit, ego death. Like this person hasn't hit their ego death yet. So until they hit that ego death and they surrender their karmic ways, this is still a pathological liar. This is somebody that is still jealous and envious of you, and they don't like the healing and the abundance that you're coming into. So just be careful. Because, like I said, they're gonna be saying everything you want to hear, everything you waited for this person to hear, everything that you just wanted them to do when you were in the relationship. They're gonna be promising you that and then some. But I'm gonna keep on holding this card up because I feel like your grandma want me to. This is what you're dealing with. This is what you're dealing with. I don't know who you are, but that's what you're dealing with. At the end of the day, like I said, they're sort of kind of feeling convicted. They're sort of kind of like starting to realize that maybe they should do some things different in their lives, but they're not all the way there yet. So you're gonna have to be brave. You're gonna have to keep facing. See how this little boy with this sword of courage, he's holding the sword of courage. You got to hold the sword of courage as it relates to your healing. You're gonna have to take a leap of faith on yourself. You're gonna have to jump off the precipice into the unknown, into the arms of God. Because if you go back the other way, you're gonna be back in another cycle with this person. And just as soon as this person starts draining on your energy and feeling good about themselves again, they're gonna be back to feeling like the grass is greener. They're gonna be back to being drunk high for your supply because they ain't done the work yet. This person has not even begun to tap into the shadow work that they need to do. You've already started yours. You're making great progress. So you're gonna have to be brave and slay the dragon. Because like I said, this is gonna be a test. I feel very clearly this is a test for whoever this reading is for. This is a test for you. So you're gonna have to be brave and you're gonna have to take a step and a gamble and take a gamble on yourself. Don't take a gamble on this person who's already shown you that they're a pathological liar, who's already broken your heart. You deserve to take that gamble on yourself, not on this person. And believe that God can see you better. Because I feel like very clearly like you can definitely do better than this. And there is better for you on the other side of this. But this is going to be a test of your resolve, of your growth, how far you've come. Are you really committed to the work? Do you really trust God? Do you really trust the divine? Because, like I said, this person's coming back, and they're gonna be laying it on ultra thick. We'll take one more card, and then we're gonna end this reading. Yeah, because this is what's waiting for you. Your high priest energy. If you keep going, you're going to get into your high priest energy, and you're going to start unlocking all of your spiritual gifts and all of that feeling of having your creativity blocked, your sacral chakra blocked, you know, feeling spiritually disconnected. You're going to be so connected because you don't understand. Being a priest, a high priest, you're pretty well connected, like in terms of energy in your gifts. So this is what's waiting for you. This is where you're heading towards. If you continue to do your shadow work and you continue to heal and you continue to elevate your frequency, this is where you're heading. High priest, high priestess, but it's the same difference. Take it how it resonates, male or female, whoever. Like I said, these subconscious things will clear it the more you continue to work. So what you're feeling now is just kind of like the growing process of you, clearing out old stuff and getting rid of old wounds, but you're going to get there if you continue to go down this path. And like I said, you have your granny is standing in the gap. She is literally advocating on your behalf. And I feel her energy so strong because I feel like she loves you and she has your best interest at heart. So that's why I say don't take my advice. Don't, I'm just a messenger. I'm just the vessel for the message. But your granny is really, really, she's advocating for you. This is somebody that is you couldn't ask for a better person to watch your back, because this is somebody that is definitely doing everything they can on the other side to get you the resources and the things that you need. They're sending you the tools, they're sending you the teachers, they're sending you the app, whatever it is that you're needing for your spiritual growth. She is making sure you're getting that. She is advocating and she's pushing. So whoever you are, just know that not only are you loved by the Most High, but you have a team of spiritual, beings who are going to, going to bat for you. So even if you're feeling, like spiritually disconnected, don't I hope you don't feel it, because like I say, you have an amazing team of people, particularly your grandmother, who is really fighting for you. And so keep up the spiritual growth, because like I say, what's waiting for you once you make it through this is your high priest and all of the divine gifts that come with that. And it's a lot of divine gifts that comes with this profession. Like in God's kingdom, there's a lot of gifts, a lot of gifts. I'm still unpacking a lot of minds. Like every day I'm being shown and given new things. So the more you continue to do the work, the more the gifts come, the more the blessings come, the more your abundant harvest comes, because you're doing the work. And it's only right that what you do in the work, you reap the rewards of your harvest. Whatever you plant, meaning whatever work you do in yourself, you deserve the abundance from that. This is somebody who is missing you like crazy because they're not doing their work. So they're not seeing any abundance in their lives. So they want to come eat off of your food. They want to eat off your harvest because they're not doing their work. They're being lazy. They're looking for somebody else to do it for them. They're out too busy thinking the grass is greener and getting caught up in karmic cycles and making karmic children. But that's the message. Be blessed.